Hey, I'm Jenni Carlson here with Scott Wright. We're in Stillwater where Oklahoma State has won its Big 12 opener against West Virginia 27-13. And Scott, let's start with defense. We saw a really great performance in the opener last week, and now here we are again talking about defense. I mean, they really did a fantastic job making everything hard on West Virginia, its passing game especially.
Yeah, absolutely. 5 sacks, 9 quarterback hurries, 11 tackles for loss, 6 pass breakups. Big numbers out of the Oklahoma State defense that really changed the direction of the day for West Virginia. They had their moments. West Virginia did with some big plays, a 70-yard pass play over the middle that went for the only touchdown they scored all day. But other than that, 2 red zone trips. They ended up in field goals, and the Oklahoma State defense was on the field a lot today, but still held up strong.
Yeah, and a day that was unseasonably hot too. I mean, Jim Knowles, defensive coordinator, said, hey, this was a hot day. They ran a lot of guys in and out of there. They even got a defensive score, which, I mean, that not every defense can say that on a regular basis, so to get that was big. And it was also big that they played well because today we saw Shane Illingworth, the true freshman, get a start. He came in reserve last week, filled in after Spencer Sanders was hurt. Today, though, it was his game to start, and the offense really, I mean, they didn't run a lot of their sort of high-powered stuff, and a lot of that was because they felt like the defense could step in. What did you think of the offense today, though, Scott?
The offense did what it needed to do. They took their shots at times, went deep on the first play of the game, and almost had an incredible catch by Dylan Stoner that was ultimately ruled that it hit the ground. But big plays when they had to have them. Throw to Tylan Wallace in the fourth quarter. There was a spectacular throw, a spectacular catch to get a foot down in bounds. Plays like that, then the running game really was what they relied on the most, grinding it out with 41 carries. 2 running backs go over 100 yards with Chuba Hubbard getting there on his last carry, the touchdown that sealed it all.
Hey, let's talk a little bit about those running backs for a second, because LD Brown, he scores the long cross-country touchdown early, does the cabbage patch in honor of Thurman Thomas, who was honored today with his spot in the Ring of Honor. But Chuba Hubbard, who you mentioned went over 100 yards today, had some struggles, put the ball on the ground a couple times, not something we see him do a lot. There was some good and some bad, I felt like, to me, from those running backs today.
Yeah, there was. It was a rough go for a while. Even LD Brown had the 66-yard touchdown run early, but didn't have a lot of production other than that until the second half when he got going a little bit as well. So Chuba Hubbard just doesn't quite seem to be himself right now. Not sure what exactly is going on, but putting the ball on the ground twice is definitely out of character for him. And then not getting the signature big plays that we're used to seeing him get when he's making a cut and going. Just something's a little bit off, it seems.
That touchdown run at the end for him looked like the Chuba Hubbard we've known. But yeah, it definitely wasn't sort of a quintessential 100-yard day for Chuba Hubbard. All right, 27-13, Cowboys win. On to the next week. Another Big 12 game in the offing for the Cowboys. We'll have a lot more coming up to that game, so be sure to stay with the best coverage team anywhere at oklahoman.com and every day in the Oklahoman.